What is up, peeps? Today we're at a local market here in Mexico. We're gonna be going over some amazing and some strange street food in Mexico. So this is the biggest one in the city of Cancun, and we're gonna be going over a lot of the little stands to see what the street food in Mexico has to offer. Let's go. All right, so we're at our first stand here, and it is a tamal with a piece of bun. And basically what a tamal is, it is kind of like doughy on the outside, and on the inside it's got a feeling of usually either salsa or meat or any kind of stuff, and that's the one that we got right over here, and that's kind of what it looks like. And as you can see, it's almost all sold out, and we're here at 9:30 a.m. in the morning. Well, it's almost 10 a.m. and it's already all sold out, so a lot of people come here, and we're gonna taste the first bite right here. Okay. It's a pretty unique consistency, but I like it. I've had the tamal before, but just by itself. I've never had it with a bun, and it's pretty good. I would say it's kind of like you're having like a sandwich with meat and salsa, I would say, but it's pretty good. Again, look at this inside. I feel it's a lot of dough because you got the bun and then you got the dough of the tamal, but overall, it's really, really good. It's a green salsa and chicken in the middle. Amazing. We're gonna move on to the next one.
Keep recording, keep recording.
Okay, so we got our pieces here, and this is... ¿Qué me habías dicho de qué era este? Este es chicharrón. Kazakan.
Carne con grasa y el cuero del cochino.
Okay, so this is called kazakan, which is the meat of el puerco, me dijiste, ¿verdad? The meat of the pig, but it's also got fat and then the skin on the side. So I've never seen this in my life before, actually, so we're gonna give it a try. Es como un snack, o así te lo comes así solito.
Normalmente se pica con tomate.
Con tomate así. So usually it says you chop it up in little pieces and then you put some tomatoes and you eat it kind of like as a taco, I guess, with some other things, but it's got a chewy consistency. Wow, it's got a lot of flavor. Like when I mean a lot of flavor, I mean a lot of flavor. Holy, I think the fat and the skin and the meat all together, oh my god. This is good. I don't think this is one of the most tasteful meat that I've tasted in my entire life. Now we're gonna move on to the second one. And I've had this before, this is pretty famous. This is just the skin, and they fried it, as you can see in that big bowl, and it comes out like this. Usually I would eat it like with some hot sauce, not super spicy, but nice and crunchy. You guys could hear that. This is all amazing, but wow, I was impressed with that meat. Let's move on to the next one. ¿Cómo está hecho el pozol? ¿Con coco?
Pues se pone el maíz a
Ah, ok.
y después que se cocina no tiene que estar muy sabroso.
Ya es lo que sale, ¿no?
La masita.
¿Esa? Ah. All right, so now we're going for a special drink, and she kind of tried to explain to me how it was, and it is called Posole. And she said you kind of cook the corn, and it comes out with that little juice that you saw, and it's kind of like brownish, and then after that they put the coconut water. So you can see that it's got little pieces of cocoa in there, and it comes like this, but we're gonna go ahead and give this a try. Wow, that is weird. It literally tastes like coconut water, and like if you're slurping a tortilla at the same time. It is super weird. It's like that. It's like if you had a tortilla kind of like in a smoothie. I have never had this in my entire life. Give us a try. Pruébalo. Try it. What do you mean no? Yo le dije, sabe como si fuera como con tortilla, ya sabes, así de que como si fuera coco con una tortilla que le metieron. This is weird, but I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. I don't know if tortilla goes with a sweet drink. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so I know I just made a taco video, but that is nothing unlike the taco we're about to eat right now. They have different kinds of tacos, like I've never seen before, so we're gonna have one that is pig's brain. All right, yes, pig's brain, literally out of his brain. We got the eyes, and he literally asked me, he was like, yo, you want the left eye or the right eye? And I was laughing my ass off. He was laughing too, but we're gonna have eye as well. I'm not exactly sure how the eye looks. Like, I hope it doesn't look like an actual eye because I'm not gonna be able to eat that. And then we also got the trompa, which would be the front part here of the pig. So that's what we're gonna have. I've never had them in my entire life, but this is him cooking, I guess, and chopping a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Alright, so I've seen a bunch of street food videos out there on the internet, and I've seen some strange stuff, but I really never expected that to be in this video. And ladies and gentlemen, I've got some strange stuff for you. So let me show you right here. Dime si me acerco o me alejo. ¿Está bien? Okay. So this one right here is going to be the pig's brain. Alright, straight from the pig's brain. Doesn't look that much different to normal meat. Looks pretty similar. Now here on the left side we got the eye, and that one looks a little different. It looks gooey, it's got a weird consistency, but again, we're gonna go ahead and try it. Again, he said we got the left eye. And then the last one right here, we got the trompa, which is the beak, I would say, of the pig, and I don't know what this is right here. This is what's kind of worrying me. It seems like it's got hair follicles. I don't know. Look at that as well. I don't. This one does not seem appetizing at all, but we're gonna go ahead and try them out. Now, he did mention that the tacos do not come with any salt, so we're gonna put just a little bit of salt on them. A little bit of salt. And then this salsa right here, which is a green salsa with chile serrano. So as he says, a little bit spicy. We're gonna put just a little bit on all of them. And we're gonna dig in, I guess, and just hope for the best. So we're gonna go with the first one, which is the brains. All right. Puta madre. Let me tell you, they do fill them up. So this is the first one. It's gonna be pig's brain. Oh my god, let's go ahead and give it a try. Okay. It does have onion and cilantro. Wow. The consistency is really weird. Kind of like a doughy feeling to it. Just dough, no meat at all. And I'm really trying to explain what it tastes like, but I really can't explain what it tastes like, basically because it's pig's brain. It's not salty at all, as I remember. I mean, it does taste a little bit like meat, I guess you could say, but the consistency is just really weird. It's literally like if you were eating pizza dough before cooking it, just like that, with meat seasoning, but a little bit. That's kind of what it tastes like. Now we're gonna go to the next one. Oh my god, and this is the eye one. Let me take a drink of this first because this is tamarindo water. This is one of my favorite ones. And it is basically made of a little small fruit that comes in little pods like that, and it's in little seeds, and it's really good. All right. So now that we clear the palate, we're going on to the next one. Again, let's go on with the eye. No mames, güey, esta cosa se ve medio asquerosa, La del ojo. No mames. So this is the eye, and it just looks gooey in consistency. Pretty much. Let's go ahead and give it a try here. Man, this does not look appetizing at all, bro. Oh. Okay. The consistency is really weird. I literally feel like I'm actually eating an eyeball right now. It's like Jello. Kind of like Jello. Again, the flavors aren't weird. They're kind of flavorless, to tell you the truth. They don't really have that much taste as normal meat would have. So maybe I'm gonna add an extra salt for the next one, but it is kind of like Jello-ish. And again, the flavor is not really like it tastes bad or anything, or tastes amazing. It's just weird consistency throughout. But I wasn't really that disappointed with that one. I expected worse. Now this next one worries me. because we have these parts like this that have little hair follicles coming out of them because it's literally from the beak of the pig. So this one scares me. This one, oh my god, okay. Oh my god. Wait. It wasn't the taste. It doesn't taste bad. It's just weird consistency. Literally like if you're having an eyeball. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Oof. This next one's gonna be rough. So again, this is the next one. This is the part of the beak, and you can see, oh my god. I don't even want to mention it anymore, but let's just go ahead and try it out. Okay. This one doesn't have any weird texture feeling. It's not as gooey as the other ones, not that bad, but it does have a weird aftertaste. And I think it's worse that you know where it's coming from because you imagine you eating that part of that pig's brain, the part of that pig. Like right now, eating his beak, like you can really just taste it in real life as you're eating it, and I think that's just what makes it worse. Maybe if you didn't know where it came from, it might not be that bad. But I don't know, I can't finish all of these. I just had a bite so you guys could know what this tastes like, but they were definitely not my favorite. I definitely would not have these. I don't know who would come here and eat and oh my god, say that it tastes delicious. Again, the flavor is okay. It wasn't anything special and it didn't taste bad or anything like that, but it was just the consistency that was really, really weird. So let's see what other things we can find in here. Let's move on to the next one.
Dos minutos.
Alright, so these are called Chamoyadas, and as you guys can see, it's a base of ice, right? And he's got his brick there, and he's laying ham on the brick, and he puts it like in a bunch of layers, and it's all usually chili, salt, and lime. And we had with the piña and mango, which is pineapple and mango. Again, he just put like some sort of salsa on the top, and so he gives us a straw, and then you get a little spoon to sip it, I guess. So let's go ahead and taste it. Oh wow, it's actually really, really good. You do get that feeling of mango and pineapple, and kind of like it's salty after that. It's not really spicy. Again, it seems spicy, it seems deadly, but it's really not like that. It's a nice, especially with the heat that you got going on here. I mean, I'm sweating like crazy. It's a good one. And then we're gonna go ahead and take the spoon and get a spoonful of this. Let's see what's up. Hold on. It's actually really good. Really, really good. I guess this is our Mexican ice cream, if you would call it like that. Let's see what else we can find. Yeah. Good. Alright, peeps. So we are at our final location, and it is hot. Like, I am sweating like crazy, so I am glad this is our final place. So we ordered a quesadilla, right? The famous quesadilla in Mexico. And this one does look actually a little bit different. The cheese that you get here is not melted completely like you would usually find in a quesadilla. No, it's a little bit more of a gooey cheese, and it's got a little watery as well, so not as firm as other ones. So you got lettuce on the top, you got mushrooms in the middle as well, and then I don't know if there's cream here or not, but it kind of does look like it. And another thing that I want to show you guys is the unique Coca-Cola that you find in this country, and it is a Coca-Cola that comes in a glass bottle, kind of like a beer, obviously, right? But this is kind of what it looks like, and it is only in Mexico. So we're gonna go ahead and enjoy our quesadilla, and it doesn't even fold. Well, I guess it does. I guess it folds like a giant taco. So we're gonna give this a try. The first thing that I find unique here is the tortilla. Wow, the tortilla is really, really good. I'm pretty sure they make it here, homemade. I was seeing how they did it. And it is a different texture to the tortilla. It is like gooier, but not in a bad way. You can really taste it though. You can't taste that much the cheese, to tell you the truth. My quesadillas are a little bit different, but it is pretty good. The cheese is a little bit different, and then with the mushrooms, it's actually a lot lighter than the other things I found around here. It goes easy when you eat it, but overall, really good flavor. The mushrooms add an amazing taste to it, just well with the lettuce. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know which one of all these food was your favorite. Let me know down below in the comments, and I will see you on the next one.